What it do? It's your boy, Sabella, the gentleman. We back with another video. Let's go. Oh, hey. Man, you already know what time it is, man. We got Candace, dismantled woman who doesn't want to serve her man. Let's get to it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you what? Follow me on Instagram and all that, man. And let's get to it. Y'all already know how Candace is. So let's forget all the talking right now. Let's get to the video.
I actually wanted to cut her because you kind of gave a little face when she said, like, she puts her man first.
Yes, I
So-
don't agree with that.
You don't agree that you made a face?
No, I don't agree with putting a
Oh, you
man
don't agree
first,
with
no.
putting a man first. Okay,
Mhm.
so can you elaborate?
Yes, I don't agree with putting a man first because when he leaves you, then what? What you gonna have? What you gonna have? If you put your all into a man will leave you with shit and bricks. Can I say shit? I'm sorry.
No, you good.
A man will leave you with nothing but shit and a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have your own everything. So why would I put a man first?
Sorry, when you say
this is my
sorry,
life?
I'm so not cool. When you say
I'm
shit,
sorry.
when you say shit and a bag,
Yeah.
could you just slow that down for me? I promise
Sorry.
you, I am so not hip.
When I mean shit in the bag, I mean like your stuff in the bag and you on your way. And he already got the next girl in the house. Like, I don't play those type of games.
Okay, so
What you are explaining is a boy that's, dragging you along, don't want to marry you, nothing. He just drag you along for the ride and you sitting there taking the ride.
you guys
And then it's, I'm done with you. You spoiled milk. He left you out there to ride. You talk about a boy. Let's go.
specifically talking about, so you're assuming people just don't get married because obviously the court systems favor women. Actually, women will get everything if a guy gets up and
facts.
leaves.
Okay,
So I heard somebody else say like, oh, like the house and blah blah, and then you'll have nothing. I'm like, actually,
But
in
not
the
even
current
to that
environment of what
extent.
happens to men in courtrooms, you'd have pretty much everything.
But the man gotta want to marry you. These men ain't
So
getting married
that's
these
it. You're
days.
talking
They
about.
not marrying
So you're
people.
basically saying like you could potentially be with a person that doesn't want to marry you.
Yes.
But you should just never be with a person that doesn't want to marry you, was what I would say. Like, if you're
Right.
talking to a guy and he never wants to marry you, then that's a really...
That's why I ended my last relationship. I
Yeah.
felt like we were together for too long, and I asked him like, "Hey, do you foresee us getting married? Do you see us continuing on?" And he was like, "No, straight up, no."
You said y'all was together for too long. And you didn't realize he didn't want to marry you? Was that not a conversation after a month, after a two? Like, yo, you sure you want to... How long is too long? Was it years?
But it's okay. I'd rather he would be honest.
Yeah,
like,
that's
yo,
At least he told you.
Like, no, for real. Not even
I respect
saying on her
that.
body. And I was just
My
like,
nigga
okay,
said,
baby.
Baby, I love
Mhm.
you.
That's
Wait,
fine.
2 more years.
So you guys are painting a picture of not needing a man, but actually it's a circumstance where it's a specific kind of relationship where the guy doesn't want to marry the woman. Because, I mean, if a guy said, yes, I do want to marry you, then you wouldn't have this perspective of like, I'm not putting a man first,
I
right?
would never put a man first because even though this is my life. You know what I'm saying? This is my
But
life.
if you were married...
If I was married, I still wouldn't put my husband first.
Damn!
It's my life.
Oh, Lord. That's because she haven't met a man. That's because she haven't met a man. She met a whole bunch of boys and then try to use the boys as men. Men and boys is two different things.
Right.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Okay, so this is how I feel. I feel like you just take care of
How many
yourself.
girls agree with her? Just out of curiosity.
I
How many
halfway agree with her.
Okay.
Halfway.
Anybody else agree?
Okay, because I just feel like that could be why he doesn't want to get married, right? If you're saying like even if we get married, I'm putting myself first and I'm not putting you first.
Yeah, because
If I was a dude,
ain't nobody marrying a woman that says that. Oh, I'm putting me first. Yeah, we know what road that's going down.
and I heard that, like I would definitely say, okay,
But
then I'm
it's
not
also
going to marry
about
you.
coming together. You know what I'm saying? It's also about a union. And I'm saying what I'm saying is there's a lot of people. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people nowadays that doesn't understand what a union is.
Well, if
And-
I would argue potentially that you're that person because you just said if we got married, I would still put me first. That's
Would he
not
put
a
me
union.
first, though? Would a man put his wife first?
Yes.
So you should always
Yes.
put,
Yes.
what I'm saying is, I
Yes.
feel like you should always put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a guy, you shouldn't put a guy over yourself. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so I would offer that in a very productive marriage, there is no I versus. It's just we. Like, I am in
Correct.
a partnership, a team, me and my husband. The concept of putting me first, like even saying that just sounds so crazy to me in a marriage. Like, I've never thought it once. It's just, it's us, it's the kids, it's our family. Like, I becomes we. And so I would just say, like, maybe when you put that out there to a guy, like I, then they say, okay, maybe this isn't marriage material because she's telling me that even if I give her everything and I have the potential, then the risk of losing everything, that she still would not make any sacrifices in her life. And
I can agree with what you're saying. I can agree with your statements. But what I'm saying is, I haven't came across a traditional man like that as of now. So I'm gonna focus on myself.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to.
You know why you haven't been approached by a traditional man? Because a traditional man is gonna watch what you're wearing. They're gonna watch how you speak. They're gonna see where your mental is at. Those three is very important. Mental, the way you dress, the way you act. All that, man. We can see it from a mile away. Oh, yeah. Stay away from her.
I just wanted to highlight that it's a specific kind of man that you're talking about. Yes. If a guy doesn't want to get married. But also, fair, if you're saying the same thing, you're attracting that specific kind of a person. You know what I mean? If you're like, I'm all about me, then he's like, okay, cool, I'm all about me too.
Can I backpack off that?
Yeah, so I told my husband, like, day one, I want to get married. You know what I mean? I was like, no games. It's a we. When are we getting married? When are we having kids?
Right,
we.
I can agree with that, but then some people have different goals from other. My number one goal is to be a star, not to be married.
Okay, fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying if that might be why you're not getting married.
Yeah, I don't care to get married.
Yeah,
right.
it's feeding each other.
I really don't care to get married.
Which is fine.
Can I just
a question real quick? Who's your role model in rap game?
Onika, Tanya, Mirage.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
That her and her role model.
Yeah.
Onika. Yeah.
Tanya,
Fantastic.
Mirage.
How many girls actually want to get married on the panel, real quick? Oh, everybody. Everybody? Okay. All right, just out of curiosity. All right. So for you, you said that you're putting career first. Question for you: do you think, after putting your career first, being a dancer, being involved in the work that you're in, that you're gonna find your dream man at the end of the line?
Yes, because my career doesn't define me. Because my career doesn't define me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no! Now, let's take these two, right? You got dancer and dancer. What dancer are we talking about? Are we talking about a pole dancer? If that's what we talking about, yeah, it's not gonna go. Traditional man ain't looking for you at all. Cause like what I say, how you act, your mental, and what you wear. What you wear is very important. Because this is us. We look together as a team. This is our attire. This is what we gonna wear. We shouldn't be showing our parts. You show that to me, you don't show it to the world. So if you a pole dancer, then yeah, that's out of pocket. Now if you just a regular dancer, you know what I'm saying? You dance, that's fine. If you dance. But you talk about a pole dancer, nah, that ain't gonna work.
I'm a completely different woman. I can separate my business and what I do from my actual personal life. Right, I was just about to ask that. What's
Something in my throat. Sorry.
You know you hate making salads. That's why you don't have any nuts in your diet. Watch this. One slap, nuts. I love my nuts, too, but once in a while, get the veggies in. At least throw in my nuts. Top of the pizza.
My bad.
Oh, pause.
Uh-huh.
Pause.
Sorry, continue on.
That was crazy.
Okay, so
Sorry.
basically, like how
crazy.
she was saying, like when I do get into a relationship or an engagement, like even with my ex-fiance, I told him, I tell everybody what I do up front. Like, look, I do this, that, and the third. Do you want to be a part of it or do you not?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can have the passwords to my phone. You can anything to make you feel comfortable. And with my engagement, he was like, well, I don't want you to work. I don't want you to do anything. He had money. He took very good care of me. He didn't want me to work. I did because it's an emotional thing. I don't care about money. You know what I'm saying? Money is not a focal point for me.
Okay.
I'd rather be taken care of emotionally, you know? And
that is fine. That is fine. But let's hear what else you got to say.
Feel safe. That's my biggest thing. I want to feel safe. If I make you feel safe, make me feel safe.
Okay.
Because money can be made, spent every day, whatever.
I respect that.
Do you think your job at all might be impacting how they value you?
Yes and no. I say yes because the second you hear, oh, I'm a sexologist, I'm a dancer, I'm a whatever, I decide to tell you I'm a lifestylist. What do you think? You think escort, or you think she's just another stripper girl type situation? No, yeah, I mean that's honest. It's honest. It's honest.
This nigga. Go ahead. Keep going.
That's automatically what you think. You know, especially when you see certain girls that are in the lifestyle, being dancers, being escorts, being whatever. That's how they present, and they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I have morals. I have values. My career does not define me. I'm a completely different woman from what I am.
Woman, I'm about to put you on game right here. Let me tell you something. I got a question for y'all. When y'all think of OnlyFans, what do y'all think of? Off the top of your mind. I'm talking about y'all. Y'all think it's something wild, right? So let's say if I was about to go on OnlyFans to teach y'all something about some shoes or something. You know why I wouldn't do that? Because I already know what OnlyFans is attached to. So since it's already attached to that, I'm not messing with it at all. I don't care what I was going to do. I was going to give y'all a course. None of that. OnlyFans is for that. I'm not about to make no OnlyFans for nothing because it's already attached to something that I dislike. Get it? So if you know you being a dancer is attached to that stuff that you just said, stripper, whatever, escort, all that, why would you even want to be in it? If that is attaching you to that. And people are going to think that automatically on the side. Why would you want to do that? I would avoid that. I would move. I'm cool. I'm going the other way because that's attached with. I ain't with all that. I'll find something else to do. Anyway, let's keep going.
And from what I work, me making money has nothing to do with the woman that I am.
Don't you think that what you're willing to do for work does define your value, though? Like you should say, like, these are not my values. I just do this for work. Like, absolutely. You know, I prostitute, but these are not my values. I just do this for work. Yeah. No, I'm just giving an example here, right? Like,
okay.
I'm not sure that we can separate that, right?
I can. I can.
Well, you can, but I'm saying that I think for men, and I don't want to speak for men, but like you're telling them what your values are when you say I do this and I do that and I do this, right? Like if I'm like they don't think that you're just performing per se.
I make them comfortable. Like I will tell you everything up front. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hide anything. I'm literally gonna show you everything up front. If you have any insecurities about what I do, if you have any questions, I'm like, look, babe, this is literally what I do. That's it. That's all.
So that would just so we can run your argument to a totally separate career path. Like that would be like me saying I sell crack to children, right? But I tell you that I sell crack to children, so my values are in check because I told you that I sell crack to children.
Okay, so let me also add, if I do get into a relationship, me telling you up front what I do, if you're not comfortable with that, I will not do it.
I'm not saying that like
enough where I'm like, okay, he's worth it. But I also know what type of man that I can give up my part of my income for.
But I'm just saying, how can you separate your values from what you do? Like, given that example I just gave you.
It's easy. I can't really explain it. It's just easy. I just don't get lost in that world of being a dancer, being trapped in the erotic world. I don't get lost in it. Like, I'm very, like, headstrong. So it's like, it's literally business. It's kind of like an actor. I can go on Seinfeld and be, or Friends or whatever, and be an actor, but it's completely different at home, you know? So it's acting for me, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Right. And that's it. Like, yeah. And then at home, I cook, I clean, I will do all the things of wifely duties, or, you know, and I'm happy. They're happy.
You showing your body? Men, I wouldn't say boys. Men don't like that. Your body's supposed to be for me. You showing it to the world, I wouldn't like you. It ain't nothing. You for the world. You for the trailer park. You for the streets. You for the earth. Let's keep going, man.
In your mind, you're like, I'm just two different people.
I am. I definitely am. Sabella and Etienne are two completely different people.
Keep it a bean.
What?
In the club.
Huh? In the club? I'm Sabella in the club.
Right.
At home,
and what
I'm
are
Etienne.
Sabella's values?
Does Sabella smash in the club?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
Never did.
Not the cow.
Not but one time.
Shut up.
Back room?
Never. No. Never, ever.
All right, Sabella.
Never.
We gonna find out whole facts.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Make a phone call
Go
in the
ahead.
office.
Go ahead.
She one of them. All right,
Go ahead.
nigga. Who y'all?
You want me to call? Oh, y'all took my phone. I would call the office, but no, I've never done anything like that. Ever.
Okay.
No, and that's cool. I mean, you already said that you're putting your career first, which is fine. I'm just wondering, like, if you're okay with the quality of man that's going to be left for you at the end of the road when you're done with your career and you're done prioritizing
I
now.
have dealt with both shitty men and quality men, so it's like I've experienced both, and because of who I am, they understand that okay, this is her career, this is what she chooses to do to make money, but she's a completely different person with me. It's not airs, it's not fronts, it's not I'm trying to get your money, it's not nothing.
You remind me how old you are? 27, did you say?
I'm 29.
29.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
God
And
damn.
you, how old were you?
Shut up. I'm 26.
26. And you said man first?
Yeah, if I have a man, yes.
Yeah, if you can find one, you would put marriage
Well,
first.
not fine, but I mean, I guess. But yeah, I would. Like, I would put that first. Yeah.
What would be a better word than fine?
I don't know. I just makes me seem like I'm out here in the streets.
I was. I don't think there's any shame in my voice if I met men, like, wanting to find a relationship. Like, I don't, yeah, I feel
You're
like
on the
people.
streets, man.
You should
Yeah.
be looking
For you two, do you guys think that you need to actively find a man, or are you just going to find you? Just out of curiosity.
For me, you can find me. I'm
They
fine
gotta
with my
find you.
dog.
Okay,
I'm fine
so
I
with
mean,
my
I
dog.
would like a guy to like put in the initial effort. Yeah, but I would. But yeah, I don't think I've ever just like gone after like be the what's it called?
You've never
Aggressive.
actively seek
The
the man.
go-getter,
Okay.
yeah.
But
Interesting.
you have options though, right? You have options like going out, dating stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just choose a good one.
Well, yeah. So I was kind of dating somebody, and then I just found out he like lied about his age.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Damn.
How old? Like, it's too young?
No, he told me he was 36, and I just found out he's like 50.
Shit.
He's just like really good at like dyeing his beard all the time. And,
Does he do tattoos?
no.
Where did you grow up?
In Dallas.
Okay.
Or actually,
And when did you get into the business?
Well, since I got kicked out of school, so like if you're at like I didn't have a dad, but I went to college. I like had a 4.0 and a full ride scholarship, and I was doing really well, but got kicked out for a joke I made, and then I that led me into the sex industry, and it's just for me as a means to an end. It's the only thing I knew what I could do to make some money. So
And how does that impact, like, I guess, your relationship with your mom? Does she know you're on OnlyFans or no? Well, she does now. Hey, Mom!
very like country, like they're not gonna like know what this is. I hope.
If they speak English, they might put it together.
My little brothers watch the show though, so
They do?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you think your mom would be...
No, she wouldn't
Oh, the
like.
little brother snitching for sure. Mom, she got in regularly.
Like it, but
She would understand.
I think she just wants me as long as I'm in her life and like.
Was
Yeah,
she like your
relationship.
friend growing up?
Yeah. She was in and out. I have like mommy issues and daddy issues. So,
Mhm.
Holy.
but like now, yeah, I see her more of as a friend. But she's still like she's very like religious and very like that. So I don't talk to her about everything. I don't know. So, but I mean, I'm sure she wouldn't be happy about it, and she wants me to like find
Of
something
course not.
better. But
Who would want their daughter exposed to the world like that? Or a man just going crazy on their daughter. Something that's supposed to be private is to the public world. To the public world. That is absurd. Like that, a dude going crazy on your daughter in front of the world is crazy. You don't even want to think of that. The dad, I know you have a heart attack.
do what I can.
And you feel like you have to do it for financial reasons?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Or did you just want fast money? Because I feel like you could get a
No.
job if you were like, I want to be a bartender. Like, I mean, you're young, you're attractive, you're like, you don't have to do OnlyFans, right? Like, I mean,
I don't know. What
I was
else-
broke, crazy
Yeah.
broke, and I never sold my body. Like, so I feel like now people keep saying they have to, but
I mean,
it's just like, I want fast money and I
yeah.
want to be able to pay rent, sort of a thing.
Yeah, I want to be able to pay rent,
Mhm.
but what else would I do that's gonna make me the same amount? And I don't
It's
make
not going to make you the same amount.
I don't make a lot of money. Because I don't like do the absolute most. So I make a regular amount and I make enough to get by. And I don't know even.
You know what's crazy about this is that some of us 9-to-5 workers deal with the same thing. Without being in the sex industry, we are in places we don't want to be. So I could see her for that point, because some of us right now are in places we do not want to be. So with that point, I could see that, but showing your body to the world, I can't agree with that. I'm sorry. Like, being in that industry, nah, that ain't it. Like, once you have kids, that's when it's gonna hit you. When they friends show your kids, oh, this is your mom? How you think your kids gonna feel, bro? Like, y'all don't think about your kids nothing, bro. Like, that be the crazy part to me. Right now, you probably don't got kids, so it's like, it ain't nothing. But when you have kids, change, I'm telling you.
I don't know, I watched my mom struggle growing up, and I saw her do all the normal jobs, and she didn't sell her body and all that, and she, like, struggled a lot. So I really just kind of was like, will do it almost anything. Those OnlyFans, I don't know. And to not end up like that, and, like, literally being homeless and dumpster diving and all that, like, I would rather do OnlyFans than that. So, like, I think I just have that, like, that fear, you know, like, and I watched my mom do all the regular jobs, and yeah, so.
Candace, in your opinion.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. If y'all want me to react more to this, y'all let me know, or, you know, finish this or whatnot. But I'm going to leave a video in the description, so that way y'all know y'all can finish watching it if y'all don't want to see me or see my reaction to it. But yeah, this is crazy. She went in on the woman about her talk about she not gonna serve her man. Then we got into work, dance pole working, and then OnlyFans, and this is crazy though. And y'all talk about men, traditional men, or what, you know, real men. They're not going for none of that. So y'all might be looking for men, but the men ain't looking for you. What y'all attracting is boys. That's what y'all not understanding. But y'all will soon learn. Anyway, this your boy Tim the General. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that, man. I'm out. Figured out she was playing board games on my chest. I feel sorry, sight. I don't care if she was in trouble, pipe. Saying yes, she love a tan. Lying said she love a man. Her name should be Spider because she love to wear. Had me guessing from the top of my dome like headbands. Everything was really good. I thought we really had a plan.